Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Craig's Twist. Planet Zoo is a game that I really want to love. I found it really difficult as a beginner to get into this game because I was watching YouTube videos of people creating amazing things, editing, and I wanted to do the same. And I realized after starting this game with how difficult the controls are that actually I couldn't do it. So I decided I was going to try just putting things in very simple layouts rather than trying to be too clever. I figured I'd just make it really simple. I love things to be symmetrical, so that's why I've gone for this really symmetrical layout. So yeah, I'm kind of I started just by putting like basically a path going forward, then I went right, and then I kind of just created a shape. And I figured with these two shapes I'll probably put some animals in here to have this be our entrance area. So this will be the starting area for anybody coming into the zoo. I'm probably going to put a canal that leads all the way around here, and it'll probably, I might have to move that keeper hut, but I'm going to put a canal that leads all the way around here, which clearly defines the entrance of the zoo, and then there'll be some little bridges going over leading off into other areas. But for now, I'm kind of thinking I've got just under 9k. I definitely need to pause this. I've got just under 9k, and you know, I need this zoo to make some money. I haven't even got any animals in it yet. I haven't got any of the guest facilities. There was just an empty rectangular space here. So all I did is just like put one of these. This cost me about, I think it was about $12,000. So that crazy, almost wiped me out. But hopefully that'll make the money back as well. I think it's a really nice centerpiece to have the small exhibit. Yeah, the small animal exhibits. But yeah, now that I've actually figured out how to use some of the basic functionality in this game, it actually becomes a little bit more fun. I mean, it's a game I've been trying to get into for so long, but then I just end up getting so frustrated with the controls, and then I end up just losing it and just closing it down. Obviously, this basic layout is exactly that. It's incredibly basic. It's going to be simply to be practical and start making some money. And then once it does what it's meant to do, start making some money, then it can then become more beautiful. Start adding, start editing things to look nicer, which is probably where I'll struggle. I always do. Let's go with, we've already got the staff facilities down, you can see here. So now I'm going to move on to putting down the guest facilities. And then once that's done, we'll get the animals in and we should be able to open up then. So you can see here that I've got my main staff hub here, and it's going to be hidden because I'm going to have lots of trees and other things in the way here. So this is going to be hidden out of the way, but it's really central to where I'm going to be building. This is going to be a central area. There's going to be areas built all around this. So this central hub should hopefully probably need to expand a little bit as my number of staff increase, but it should hopefully do us for the beginning part of this entire game. I've got one keeper hut here. I might need another one. I might put another one on the other side. But his job is going to be to take care of these habitats and obviously this area as well. So without further ado, I'll start looking at some of these. So I want an entrance. I want an information center at the entrance here. So I would expect that when people come into the zoo, they're faced with, with an information booth. Now, I don't know. I'm always really so indecisive about where I'm going to put this. Right, so we're going to put it there. It's really central. You can see that I'm going for kind of a symmetrical look here. The music's kind of died on the game, so I'm not really sure where that's gone. Seems eerie at the moment with it being so quiet. But anyway, so there we go. We've got our information center down. What else do we need? Gulpy soda. I want at least one food and one drink outlet. And they, of course, need to be pretty central too. I might actually put them here in this part as well. Anyway, I can take that. Wondering if I could take. I can minimize the grid, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. So let's put these in. I can move them at a later stage. So what is this that I've got highlight? This is the beef. So this one is the soda. That looks about symmetrical, I think. Something like that, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, that looks all right, I guess. And then we've got loony balloons. We'll add more as we go. Down here we've got the toilet block. I mean, look at this. This has cost me an absolute fortune. Don't even have animals in yet. So I think I'm just gonna get this zoo open so that we can actually start making some money, because I don't even have animals in yet. I'm pretty sure that I've bankrupted myself already, and all I've done is get these basics down. So I think I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually start, right, let's look at the animal trading section now, and let's think about what we're going to get in here. And I'm going to need to get animals. Now, later on, I'm going to be looking at animal. I'll be looking at the animal and then building the habitat based on what animal I've chosen. But in this early stage, I'm actually going to be buying the animal that suits my habitat. So the other way around. Definitely want to go for high appeal, but I also need to make sure that I'm going for low cost as well. So if I maybe if I can put a filter in here for cash listings only. Yeah, that's no. Can't really afford. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the other way around. Let's put the cheapest at the top. Indian peafowl. So, I mean, at least that's going to get people into the zoo. Yeah. I mean, what I might even be tempted to do is if I removed this, road here, if I remove this road, I could actually join this together into one large habitat. I might do that, you know, because then I might be able to get, you know, warthogs and zebra and giraffe, and, you know, you can actually get multiple animals that don't mind living together into one habitat. I'd be tempted to do that because then I can just build on that habitat over time. Alternatively, I could go for Indian peafowl. If I click on this and go to Zoopedia, do they have... No, so they don't actually like sharing their space with anybody. I could put some Indian peafowl in there, and then I could maybe look for, how do I get out of this now? Can I just go back? And then I could maybe, you know, the flamingo, like, do they mind sharing? No, they don't. So I could maybe have something like that, like, the entrance could be like a bird sanctuary. So you've got the peafowl, and you've got the flamingos, and we have actually got, it doesn't look like there are any female flamingos. I'm tempted to do what I just said. I'm tempted to, yeah. I mean, I started another little playthrough recently that I stopped. I'm tempted to. I'll tell you what. Let's go for common warthog. If we just click on this and go down to common warthog, and then yeah, confirm that, and then yeah, we have got numerous that we could choose from. So I could get some common warthog in here. It's very basic. Maybe it's like a petting zoo for now. But then obviously the petting zoo is going to grow to be one of the greatest zoos in the world. At least that's the idea. And they're really cheap. So yeah, that's another bonus for doing that. So maybe I'll do something like that. The game's paused at the minute, which means I'm not going to lose these animals, I don't think. You know, I think they're still going to be there to choose from. So I think this is going to be a rehash of another video I recently put on my channel, which was a complete failure. It just wasn't as symmetrical, and I didn't really know what I was doing. So I think I'm actually going to just destroy these paths. And what I actually might do is I might actually create an elevated path to go over the center. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So let's do something like that. So we're going to get rid of this. And let's see. Maybe I could, if I remove... Now this is potentially going to just destroy everything because I hate the pathing in this, but... thinking if I was able to if I was able to get rid of this and then make the width, I mean, it does say the width is really small at the minute. So what if I was, can you click control? Somebody said you can click control and it doesn't kind of click onto anything, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. Well, I think it's worked. I mean, I'm going to have some plants and stuff around here to hide this. Maybe a couple of rocks. But remembering that this is really just, you know, basic. This is basic. The animals can just walk underneath there. I'm not so sure giraffes would obviously be able to walk underneath there. So I might need to reconsider the giraffe thing. But for now, you know, I think that's all right. think that's all right. So if again we just sort of adjust this one to move to about here, and then adjust this one, move to about similar, I think. Let's just move it back. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then will that join? No, not quite, because I think this one is actually just a little bit. Let's double click. I think this one is just a little bit further back than it should be. Just a little bit of fiddling around required. How does it look over here? It's like, yeah, it's just underneath that. Yeah, okay, so it's just underneath that. Maybe that's... And then level it back off. Does that seem straight? Yeah, I think that seems straight. So that's what it was. It was just me being... I hadn't got that quite right. Okay, let's maybe it is the original thing that I thought it might have been, is just pulling it forward a little bit more. Yay, got there in the end. So yeah, I mean, this is the kind of fiddling around that I might have given up on in the early days, you know, when but I think that looks all right now. I mean, this is now one giant habitat. We've got 2 habitat doors. Don't really need them anymore, so I'm just going to remove one of them, and we'll just replace that with the wall. And I'm probably going to have these animals are not usually that shy. I think warthogs are not really that shy, so I'm going to have windows going all the way around this habitat as well. Alright, so yeah, I made some slight adjustment there because this was a little bit skew-if. Now it's okay. It looks identical to the other side, which is nice. Also over here I just made a slight adjustment there as well. Pull them back away from the main walkway, so it's similar to the information booth on the other side. Okay, so as I said, now I think it's probably about time we actually get some animals in here and then open things up. Probably going to need a toilet as well. I'm probably going to have to take a loan on this. I'm not too bothered about that because usually you can make them back quite quickly, I think. So yeah, if we go down to guest facilities, we probably are going to need a toilet. And I certainly don't want the toilet to be, you know, I certainly don't want the toilet to be next to, you know, people walking out from the toilet while other people are queuing. So that's going to go behind. Or should it go even behind the, maybe it can even go behind the information booth here. There we go. That should be alright. And now I've literally got less than $800. So, yep, times are hard. That's bothering me a little bit because it's just slightly... Nothing I can really do about that unless I bring the grid size down again. No, it's not really making... Never mind, that'll do. It's just a little bit annoying, but that's alright. Okay, so yes, I am going to need to take a loan out, and that's what we're going to do now. So, how do I do that? Zoo, I think finances at the top, and loans, and I'm going to take a $20,000 loan. And this this money now is going to be to basically get the park ready to... We're going to get the animals in. So I'm probably just going to speed this next part up while I do the habitat. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. Before I do that, I'll get the animals in. So let's go to the animal trading. Said we were going to do some probably warthogs. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. They seem to be a pretty sure bet. So let's go to any species. Because the warthogs, common warthogs, there they are. Because the common warthogs are quite happy to share their habitat with other people. Let's change that as well. So I'm just having cash listings. There we go. So we've only got one female. So she's the one that's going to be lucky lady surrounded by... oh, her fertility is really low. But hopefully that's not going to be too much of an issue. So yeah, let's adopt her. And then we've got this guy. His fertility is really high, so that's I guess is that going to offset the low fertility? And him too. What, are they just going to share hair then or something? I mean, I'm not really sure how this is. I think if we click on the Zoopedia again, it kind of tells you a little bit about this, doesn't it? Natural habitat species data. So male bachelor group size, including juveniles, 1 to 4. So group size, excluding juveniles, 1 to 7. So up to 1 male and... Right, so 1 male and 6 females. So probably not the best idea to get a third warthog because they might end up fighting then over her. Is that correct? Have I understood that correct? The confidence, so this means can guest enter habitat? No. Okay, so promiscuous. Yeah, so they're confident. I'm gonna have windows along here. I wasn't planning on letting guests walk through the habitat anyway, so I'll just take care of that later. But yeah, so we've got animal trading. If we look at animal trading, we've got 1 male, 1 female, and they're ready to go in there, so they're all set up. Yes, so I actually don't have a keeper yet, do I? So and I've heard it's a good idea to get the animals put into quarantine first as well to put their immunity levels up. So probably going to need to hire some people first before I actually get those animals shipped off to their habitat, and then once they're in there I can see exactly what I need to do. So staff room, so yeah, we do need a keeper, so we'll get the keeper down. And we'll definitely need a caretaker, I suppose, because the caretaker is going to be roaming around the place, making things look nicer. And the mechanic, let's see, hire a vet. It would be nice if there was like a little pop-up, you know, like in some games. I've been playing a lot of CK3, Crusader Kings 3, and there's literally tooltips for everything, like things pop up and tell you stuff. We'll get a vet. I'm not sure who it is that's responsible for making... presumably if we're putting the animals into quarantine first, then that means the vet will be responsible for doing that. So what if I go back to animal trading, and then we click this and send to zoo, and maybe I can send them both to the quarantine. Invalid destination. Common warthog. Ah, okay. Yeah, worked. So they're going off to the quarantine area. We've got a vet, so if he needs to get involved, great. So that's going to happen next. I'll put it on play just so we're moving forward. I don't know if that's a great idea, but I'll tell you what else we'll do as well. We'll go to work zones and we'll set a couple of work zones for our staff. So first of all, we've got the cleaner here, right? So let's do a new work zone. And let's make this entire section here. Alright, this is going to be... do you need to do this as well? Oh yeah, okay. Click them as well, just so they're included. Zoo entrance. So this entire area here is going to be called entrance. Okay, so the cleaner here, your work zone, is going to be entrance. So you're going to be taking care of all the cleanliness of all that kind of stuff. And then we've got the keeper here. We need a new work zone. Your work zone is going to consist of this, and do I need to highlight the keeper HUD, or would he just kind of do that automatically? What is that? In this work zone and another. Yeah, that's all right. So there you go. So I'm not sure if I need to highlight the keeper HUD or whether he'll just go there automatically, but let's put him in there anyway. And this is going to be called, well, we'll just, what shall I call it? Shall I call it entrance? It can't call it entrance. Habitats. Whatever. Just for now, you know, habitats entrance. Right, okay, fine. So then at least I know that's... So then I'll put down the keeper. I'll probably change that. I know I will. But we'll set him there, so he's got his own little area to take care of. And then of course, who's it? This is our vet. So the vet, I guess the vet's going to be doing. Yeah, we're going to have all of this plus this. And then, although you know what, no, can I, is there any way to cancel that? I'll probably just cancel that. Bang, come on. Dun. We'll just get rid of that actually, and we'll just put the vet in the same work zone, like habitats entrance. So I guess the vet's just going to be doing the rounds. And I'll just click on that again because I think it might have, yeah, work zone 3. That wasn't a work zone. So we've got 2 of them. Yep, that's fine. And then all of our vendors, I don't really assign them anywhere really. I suppose they'll just work where they're needed. I guess that's the best way to do it. If we go to facilities, I'm just going to start sticking a few things in. So let's see. So we've got our donation boxes. So I'll put 1 in each corner of here. Something like that. What else have we got? We need let's see, we've got information screens. Let's get the windows in here because I'll end up forgetting about this. So it's going to go all the way along there. And they're going to be windowed. There you go. And then we'll do the same again on this side, all the way along. And then we'll make them windowed. And then people can like walk over here. Should I do it the same on this side as well? I don't know yet. We'll do it on the sides. And then that'll be the windowed. But we might need to change this later because other animals that we put in might not be quite as confident as the warthogs. And so, yeah, that means the bridge will be a problem as well if they get a little bit shy. Okay, next. Facilities again. And do we have a standard? Let's see, okay. Right, so for cleanliness, definitely need bins around. Everything seems to be blue at the minute, so I'm going to stick with the blue theme. So we'll have 1. Get out of the way. Have 1 here. I don't really want bins absolutely everywhere. I think it'll make it look a little bit rubbish, but there you go. Will 3 bins be enough? Well, we'll put 1 there just for the make it a little bit symmetrical again. I'm going to have some seating areas as well, so I'll probably have seating areas sort of behind. Might have this area as a seating area. I don't think I'm going to do that yet because I'm going to prioritize. So what's next? Okay, let's have education boards. Now, I guess that's just for appearances, but they are a little bit close together. Wherever guests can kind of look through the glass, I should really consider having education boards. I'll just have 1 on the sides. Maybe decisions. Maybe just around here. I want to get that straight. All right, and then 1 on the other side. There we go. And then 1 just here, just so that's the same. Right, so we've got plenty of education boards there. Might as well have a little speaker kicking around as well. So, what if we have a speaker? I usually have them on the back of the education boards. So let's put 1 on the back of there. One on either side here. That could be, yeah, that could be a little bit conflicting with them actually. So maybe I'll actually move this one and place it on the bridge instead. I might put it in the middle and I might actually just have like a little plant and some, no, I don't know. Anyway, just for now, I'll just put it there. Put it there, that looks central. There you go. Looks odd. I think I am going to move it. I'm probably going to put like, this isn't really a very wide walkway, but if I can put like a little plant or something, I'll hide it in the plant. Alright, so that's the education boards. We've got the, we want more donation boxes definitely around the board, like this habitat here. Might put a bin there. Looks like a good spot for a bin. And then when I get off the other side, maybe we'll have a couple of donation boxes there as well. So gulpy soda. Okay, so I think so what we got? We got small animal exhibits. We've got that. We've got all of them. We're probably gonna have. You know what? I'll just put some of these down just so that. Can I not do that? Is there a reason why it's not letting me? Okay, well it doesn't really want me to... Okay, forget it then. I won't put any of them now. Right, I think we've got all the basics, haven't we? We've got... Everything's electrocuted, electrified. Like powered up. We've got all of them in. Obviously we're not getting anything like that yet. So now I think it's... I'm gonna press play. Alright, and then... Exhibit, let's get some cheap click appeal. Right, I can afford these now, so let's get I'm getting little error messages coming up there, but luckily they've gone, so I don't think that's so the animals have gone to the quarantine. Looks really dark in there. Is there a reason why it's really dark in there? Because there's no windows, maybe? Jesus, I thought there was a window there. I thought you could actually see the animal when you look in there. And there's the other warthog going in there, but it's pitch black. You can't really see anything. And then when they put the warthogs, when those warthogs are ready, they're going to go in here. And let's have a look at some terrain. Maybe we'll... yeah, see, now I'm not... This is the bit that I'm not... that great at. What if we just did something like that? Can we stick water in there? So people still walking across this bridge, they're still gonna see like that water part, and we'll probably have some stuff there as well. Like plants and things around there. Let's look at habitats then. Do I need to look at this yet? I don't think I do. Enrichment. Yeah, I'm going to look at that obviously in a minute when... Now the warthogs I think are they tropical? Look at this. Does it tell us? Yeah, so we can see the animals are in there. Presumably it's going to tell us when... Because it's inefficient. Presumably it's going to tell us when they're ready to come out as well. Status under quarantine. Ah, right, okay, there you go. So that quarantine's complete. But what's that? So I can click you, move. Okay, let's get you into the habitat. So that's the male, and then the female is going to be joining him soon. Okay, she's ready now as well. Alright, so they're both ready to join the new habitat. Unsurprising that nobody's coming in yet. And that's blatantly because we've got absolutely nothing worth seeing at the moment. Here's our first box full of boar. Or warthog, I should say. So once he's in, I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to try and get this habitat so that it's at least just basically suitable. I'll just pause that there. So that should surely tell me whether he's happy or not, right? And he's obviously not. Right, and that's because I need to do all this stuff, don't I? So first of all, species, food enrichment, and so the basic... things I'm going to try and do now. Habitat, filter, species, common warthog. Alright, this is everything we've got for the common warthog at this point in time. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to go to zoo, research, and we're going to get our vet immediately on to researching what these warthogs are really going to like. But yeah, going back to habitat. Okay, so we want a food trough. Where should we put the food trough? I might have like a little rock mud pool over here at some point. So let's just, whatever, it doesn't really matter where these are for now, does it? I'm going to change it later anyway, and then we'll have a water ball. Simple as that. This is a basic shelter. That's something a bit better than that would be nice. This looks like it would nicely blend into this. Alright. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And then, you know, this is obviously the most basic habitat imaginable. Alright, so there we go. So that's, he hasn't got any enrichment items yet, but let's have a quick look at this. So he doesn't like the long grass. He wants far less of it, and he wants more soil. So, I guess it's terrain, isn't it? No, is it terrain? No, it's... What am I looking for here? Paint, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so soil. So he wants far more soil, but far less long grass. So if we zoom in, yeah, we can see the majority of this is long grass. Do a little bit of light soil around the outside of the pool. So now there's not enough short grass, so we'll just quickly go around here with a short. Right, definitely enough long grass there, so we just need more of this soil. So let's get some more heavy soil around the other side. Make it a little bit more realistic. And then as it goes back, it goes just a little bit lighter. And then maybe just under the bridge a little bit with the soil. A little bit of dark soil here just underneath. And I might actually turn some of this back. Alright, so that looks alright. So he seems quite happy with the terrain. When it comes to environment, they like tropical and grassland. So if I go to nature then, I should be able to... you can't do by species, obviously. So if I just do like biome, and then what was it? Sorry, it was tropical and grassland. So if I just do grassland and tropical... Right, they should like everything in here then, presumably. But I know that they can still be a little bit picky sometimes. What have we got? We've got a couple of trees, got some rocks. Let's try and put some rocks down near the pool. Try and make this look a little bit nicer. I don't like it when the music stops like this. Makes it, there we go, something like this maybe. And I definitely wanted something over near the troughs here, something big. Yeah, maybe something like this. With a few supporting... there we go, music's kicked back in again, that's nice. I don't know, something like that maybe. What are they? So coverage is, yeah, they want more coverage. That's what it is that they want. That probably doesn't look, yeah, that looks alright, just on the banks of the river. Right, got some red stuff in here now, so maybe we can, what the hell is going on with this? Alright, so now we'll maybe put some more colour in. What about around here? God, it gets so confusing sometimes for me. I don't want to completely abandon this side as well, because this is also part of the habitat. So maybe we can get like a rock structure over here with some trees. So let's go another one of these. Maybe a different... what's this? This looks like it could be No, that's not what I thought it was going to look like. So, yeah, they don't climb very much, obviously, so I'm not really going to focus too heavily on there, but let's get a couple of... These are clearly from different biomes. They don't even look... You can kind of see that they're a little bit odd. Go on, you can go there. Alright, so it doesn't look like I've completely abandoned it. Coverage is still... Like, look at this. These are all from the correct biomes, but it's like, no, they don't like those ones. Okay, let's see if we can find another... come on, something like a nice big tree. What about you? No, not... They want coverage, so they want like a really big tree. Come on, give me a nice... Well, okay, don't... Not that big. Alright, maybe over here we'll get some. They don't like that tree. Right, well, I've narrowed this down to biome, so what the hell else are you supposed to do? What if I put this tree in? Do they like this tree? Okay, they don't have an issue with this tree. They don't have an issue with that tree, okay. What about this tree? Will they like this tree, do you think? Yeah, they like that tree as well. Do they like that? Yep, no issues. How's it looking for coverage? Right, still not... you've got that shelter, but what is it? That you want a bigger shelter? Is that it? Right, now if they're not happy with this coverage, then... Right, that did give us a huge boost, actually. And this tree is really nice as well. Maybe I can put this tree over here. Okay, they're quite... No, they don't like that tree. See, I don't want to put too many huge trees in that we actually can't see the animals anymore. Right, this is a nice little tree. How about this around your house? Will this do you? Yeah, you like it. You like that tree. This one's quite similar, so maybe that's... Okay, coverage is done. Great. So they just want enrichment items, and we've actually got our vet currently on the case. So the vet is on the case. Now, if these guys are walking over the bridge, they should still be able to see, like, especially when we get more animals in here as well, they should still be able to see them quite well. So that is done. I'm going to have a little look. I'm going to actually press play now. And hopefully that should be okay. Can't forget about these, of course. So let's get these. So common warthog. Common warthog. Common warthog. God, I didn't realize how many of these actually, but maybe this would be too much. When we do get other animals in here, I'll change these to the other animal instead. So it's not only, you know, warthogs that we're teaching them about. But for now, this will be fine. And that one, common warthog. Over here, common warthog. I think that's all of them, isn't it? I think that was all of them, so that should do it for now. He's like still standing at the entrance area here. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. It's just right. So you've just got into your new home, and you're just gonna chill out here. I suppose if you're content, that's all right. Yeah, why don't you go for a swim like this guy? He's loving life. Look at that. Big smile on his face. Okay, so at least I know they're happy. Does that mean we're going to get... Yeah, so guests have actually started to come in now. So the next thing I need to do is I need to get some small animal exhibits here in this central area. So let's see. Yeah, so let's just have another look at this. So we've got our animals in now. Only 2 warthogs, but that's a start. And they'll no doubt have a little baby warthog very soon. It's a very basic habitat, you know. We've just put some trees in there and we've got the food and stuff. We haven't got the enrichment items yet, but so that's why they're not too happy about the enrichment. But we do have a vet currently working on the research, so that's nice. Okay. We've got a cleaner who's just doing the rounds and doing some general cleanup. As the zoo gets busier, we'll get another caretaker in to help out. We've only got 4 vendors, well actually 3 vendors. So we may need another 3, just so that they can alternate shift patterns. Get our information center, something to eat, something to drink, toilets. We'll have gifts in there as well. I took out the loan, didn't I? So I've got 20,000. So I think the next thing to do really is to consider some exhibit animals. And if we put the appeal at the top, so we've got the common death adder. Sounds delightful. So for him, he's of least concern. So there's no conservation stuff going on there that I need to think about. So let's see. Group size is 1 to 5. So that's fine. That means I don't have to necessarily worry about changing them anytime soon. So why don't we get the death adder then, since it's in there? I didn't look at its life expectancy there, but I think, you know, this one, so this one's 4 years old. How long do they live? Life expectancy 10 years, so they'll live for another 6 years. That'll be all right. That'll be all right. So should we get a male and a female? So this one, fertility is very low. There's another female here, fertility is very high. Longevity is very low, but presumably she'll have some offspring before she dies. And then we've got a male here, so fertility is very high. So those 2 might be all right. So let's adopt that one. And let's adopt that one. That's not even the same snake. That's not even the same snake. So we've already chosen another snake there. That's going to go in a different one. So that's me not paying attention. That's a much better one. So we'll adopt that one. Okay. Sorry, I should have stayed in there, shouldn't I? So let's go back into this again. So that's the diamondback. So if we take them 2 and we send them into here. Okay, and then we decided, well, we didn't. I accidentally got a diamondback. Can I just sell him back? Because I don't really want quick trade. I've probably lost money there, but whatever. I don't really want 2 lots of snake. I think this Gila monster looks nice. Good fertility, good appeal. It's not too expensive. If we have a look at the Zoopedia here, we can see that the Gila monster, where is it? Here we are. Group size 1 to 4. Oh, they live for a long time, 25 years. So let's go back. I think I'm going to take the Gila monster as well. So let's adopt you. And that's a female, so let's see if I can... Gila monster. So that's a female. Here is a male, not very good. He's very good, so we'll take him. So there we go. We've now got... I keep clicking off there, I don't mean to. So now we've got 2 Gila monsters. Let's send them to this one here. Okay, let's get things moving along, because I think everybody's okay to continue. I don't think we've got any major... I was just about to say spoke too soon, but that's just to tell me that there's low welfare. I think I might get another... So it's mainly just to do with the exhibit. Can't change the layout. Right, it's this that I need to focus on. Let me just pause it again just while I adjust this. So they like it really, really humid. The temperature's alright, but we really need the humidity. What do they like? It between 60 and 80% humidity. So let's go right in the middle, 70% humidity. Okay. So that humidity is going to increase. Now, as for the Gila Monster, they like it to be 35 to 42. So we'll go 38. And the humidity needs to be between 15 and 25. So let's go right in the middle and we'll do 20%. Okay, press play again. So I'm wondering whether I should hire another vet because if I get another vet, then they can do more research, can't they? And I should really get a mechanic. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that now. So let's go to staff. We'll get a mechanic. And we'll get one more vet. There we go. And then if we look at our work zones, I think the mechanic, I might just put you into entrance because I think that was pretty much everything. Oh, it's snowing. I don't think that's going to cause an issue. Might make our warthogs a little bit cold. I never even thought of that. Yeah, so the animals you pick, I mean, I'll have to make sure they're alright. So this one is my mechanic. This one's my other vet. I'll just do that as habitat entrance. So I'm thinking, yeah, at the moment, our staff, the vendors are overworked. So I think I might actually bring in 3 more vendors. That's only going to cost $30 for training. I'll actually just train our vendors a little bit. Right, there's snow everywhere. So I actually think that we need to... I'm just going to pause it again. And I'm just going to have a look for our warthogs here because... here he is trying to keep warm. He's really not happy at all because of the temperature, I imagine. Yeah, the temperature. And the terrain. Terrain is set up to civilian. Right, so I think it's literally because of... So if I go back to habitat and we go to this and we have a heater. We're going to need a heater. All right, let's see. We'll place one under this tree. And we'll place one next to this rock. Okay, now the warthog. Have a look. Terrain. Obviously, there's just far too much snow, but when the heater... I might need to build like a little bit of a canopy as well over this. I'll need to build a canopy over this habitat as well. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. I think I was looking to see the temperature that they like. Where is it? So temperature, does it tell me here? Animal is too cold. Well, I know that. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll just put the temperature as 20. So at the minute it's -2. Yeah, he really doesn't like that. Okay, so I think that's pretty much, so 30 centigrade, Celsius, 30 Celsius. I'll put it as 28. I think this one over here is about the same, isn't it? So I'll put this one as 28 as well. So hopefully that'll start warming things up. I might need to build a kind of glass canopy over here. I think that's probably a good idea. So if we go into construction, I wasn't really planning on doing anything creative because this is not my strong point. Can I just type into here glass? This is a glass pane rectangle, 4x4, 4x2. So this is the biggest one here. So let's see, if I put it here, was that $310? That is insane. Let's do another one right next to it. Just want to make sure that I actually position this correctly. It's a bit awkward because it's nighttime and everything. Like, are they... Right, they're pretty much together. So, can I now remove this and just type in wood? And then maybe I can do a... Right, so I'm going to try and kind of put a frame on this now. This is where I screw up because this is not the part that I'm actually very good at. That seems alright though. And then we can add another one. Then we can kind of rotate this. It's not quite. And then pull this back just a little bit. About right. Okay. And we'll do another one. Okay, come off that. So can I... This is the bit... Right, let's try this one. This one. So if I... Right, so I duplicated that. Now I can move this across. About right? Kind of. I just need to... so we'll put that down. And then we can just duplicate this. Right. I think that's about right. And then we can duplicate this one. Move this to the other side. And that gives us... panel. Right, so now I have got this paused, haven't I? Because it's, yeah. Okay, so now can I just highlight all of this? What? Merge scenery into group. Okay, there we go. So this is now group 9. So now can I copy this? That look about right. And we want to have another one. Oh, didn't mean to do that, so let's do that again. Maybe I can actually just... No, I can't really do it that way. Okay, merge them into groups. So, okay, so this is still group 9. Alright, so that is now a huge pane of glass. Now this is probably costing me an absolute fortune. Now what I want to do is I want to form them into a single group like so. And now I should be able to just do something like this. Let's do it again. And again. How much is this costing me? This is costing me, yeah, $350 a time. So this is a lot. I want support on this. Now, does it actually do that? I can't remember if you can... If I come out of this, if I just select... Just thinking how I can do this. Did I do one more? So if I select all of this and sort of merge that into a single group, and then I can just move it, can't I? So if I was to just move this over, maybe make it a little bit higher, maybe about here. Like so. Can I bend it as well? So if I was to hold Z... No, it doesn't quite work like that, does it? Or does it? If I click M for move and then I use Z. No, you can't actually kind of curve it. It would have been nice to kind of curve it around. I wonder if there's a... Well, there will be a way to do that, but I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not... Like I said, I'm not very good at this stuff. So that's actually going to be there. And then if I was to duplicate it... And put one on this side as well. Okay, that's cost me a lot of money. What if I did one more? Right, yeah. Okay, that's costing me a fortune, but there's like, yeah, that's gonna cover my habitat pretty much a lot. And then we've got the heaters in there as well. And that seems like the tree is just a little bit higher than that there. So maybe I'll move it just a little bit. Move it just a little bit higher. And I want to make sure that it's just the right distance. I'm wondering whether to keep it like that because it kind of looks a little... No, I'll move this one just a little bit higher as well. And then this one needs to be a little bit higher as well. That's about it, I think, isn't it? And I can put this here. There we go. So we just need supports on there because it just looks really... That's not equal. That needs to be a little bit lower. I'm probably going to cut some of it. There we go, that. Alright, that's... I need support on this, obviously, because it looks ridiculous at the moment. But let's just have time ticking by. And we can see that the snow's gone in here now because all of the snow is... Yeah, all of the snow's landing on the roof. And we've got our heaters on as well. So let's have a look. Is he happy? Yeah, he's happy again. It's just the enrichment, really. Let's have a look here. So, research is done. Alright, so let's have a look at this. So we've got food enrichment level 1. So that's nice. And I might actually... let's go back. And let's get us working on the Gila Monster now. Get that vet working on the Gila Monster. So now we've got food enrichment. We can go back into the habitat, I guess, and then have a quick look at our filter species. Common warthog's still in there. So now we've got food enrichment. We've got a small barrel feeder. Let's have this close to the windows. We have something over here so that people over here can watch. There we go, we've got that. Let's click on him again and just make sure. Yeah, he's a little bit happier. Needs toy enrichment. So I think that if we click on zoo, research, click on this, toy enrichment is next. So we are going to get that toy enrichment next, so that's alright. Okay, I do need structural supports for this just because it looks ridiculous. So, just thinking about what kind of supports I should put on here. Let's have a look. Looks nice when the light reflects off it. I tell you, just thinking about that, actually, what I wouldn't mind is having some, I think it's construction, isn't it? Lights. Hanging lights. No. Lamp. Is it because there's a filter? Reset filter? Oh, it's because I got wood on there, so that's... Hanging lamps. Street lamps. So maybe I need some street lamps. Let's get some lights. Yeah, that'll do for now, you know, because I don't have a lot of money. VIP guest has just arrived. Say hello. Alright, what's this then? So, visiting player. And then we've got challenges. I haven't been looking at the challenges. So, zoo challenge. Adopt habitat species. Adopt and place 2 different habitat species. So we've got our warthogs. What's our finance looking like then? Because I should really be looking at this as well, shouldn't I? Total profit, so average year. Cash flow minus 35. That's because I've been spending a fortune. Luckily, I don't have anything over here that's telling me like we're in trouble or anything like that. Can't find accessible research. What the hell does that mean? Can't find accessible research center. Ah, okay, so that's because I've only got one over here. And I'm low on cash. Yeah, I know that. I realise that. Okay, so maybe I can duplicate that. Can I control D? So I've got another research center now. That should sort that out. Yeah, we can exit that now. Yeah, I've already done that one, haven't I? So, yeah, I know the zoo's low on cash. So my vet's going to head over there now. And, I mean, this, yeah, I need some support for this. What should I do? Let's have a look. Construction. Let's, before I look at construction, I just want to make sure everybody's happy. So if I go to, so staff happiness, got a couple of yellow people walking around here. So let's click on him. Why isn't he ecstatic? Let's see. Well, he seems all right. He seems fine. Water, temperature, habitat, animal welfare. Yep, they're both green. Vet research is complete. Okay. I want to know about guest needs. Right, guest needs seem great, so there's no issues there. Low on cash, I know that. Research. Alright, so we've got that now, so we can add the toy enrichment in there, and that's going to make our boars even happier. Go back, so you are doing that one, so let's move you over to here. Because I want to get the layout of our... Oh, I haven't even put these on yet, so we definitely need these on. That is crazy, I didn't have them on. So we'll have taken a knock to our education, that's all, really. So that's that fixed. Still losing cash. Maybe that'll change though. It's because I'm paying my loan back as well, of course. Let's have a quick look at my staff. Just want to make sure. So I'm paying more salary now for the vendors. Both of my vets have a very high workload. I'm going to send them both for training. I hope that's not a big mistake. I know they'll need more salary and everything, but I'm hoping it'll be fine. Can we get rid of that message? Because, yeah, I know that. Is there any way I can... Alright, yeah, that bin. Delete alerts, yeah. Dismiss all. That's the same one as well. I don't know how you get rid of these alerts, but anyway, never mind, that's not important. We need some more small animal exhibits here. We need 2 more to be put in here. And to get that achievement, I need 1 more animal in here. So let's see. I might stop the research now, just to give our vets a chance to do other things. So how do you stop? Do you do this? What's that? Okay, so I've stopped his research. So he's actually going to just focus on maybe going around and making sure all the animals are nice. So layout, we haven't researched that yet. This one we have, there we go. That's nice. Does it cost anything to do this? I don't think it should. Like, all you're doing really is putting a rock in there, so I'm going to activate all of them. What's this one? Does that mean that I've achieved something? Claim reward. You'll earn a yearly food profit of $500. Excellent. So we've done that. I need to adopt one more species. We've got the hog and have at least 300 guests in the zoo. At the minute I have 149, so we've got a bit more work to do on that. So I need to adopt another species. If we go to the animal trading center, let's see. How do I... Oh, that's the wrong one. That'll be why. So if we go to common warthog, go to Zoopedia, we can see that we could add one of these in. Now I'm thinking something that's not shy. So what about the zebra? Let's have a quick look at the zebra. Confident. So maybe we could have a couple of zebras in here. This is what I did last time. Now we need one male and 2 females at least. So if I go back and do a quick search for plains zebra. So let's get rid of that and let's change this to plains zebra. Confirm. All females at the moment. Fertility is quite high, longevity is quite low. But this is a nice one. And it's quite cheap as well. So I might actually adopt this one. And then I want to try and keep an eye out for a male. Actually, 2 males would be ideal. Let me click on it again. I just want to make sure. Let's go to Zoopedia again. Just want to make sure. Polygamous. Confident, yeah. Your zoo has no security guards to deal with crime, so I'm going to have to deal with that now. 1 male and up to 5 females. So yeah, I definitely want to find... So if I could get another female then... You look alright, let's adopt you. Okay, so I'm on the lookout for a male zebra. I'm wondering if there's any way to sort of ask the game to give you an alert when a male zebra becomes available, or whether I have to do that manually. So it was just telling me there that I don't have any security guards. That's true, I don't. So I'm going to put him down there. Then we'll go to work zones and we can see our security guard there. And I'm going to assign him to entrance. So he's covering everything in the entrance area. Let me just have a little quick check again. I want to make sure that all the guests are happy. Everybody's green. So at this moment, I'm kind of thinking, right, that's great. I haven't made any serious errors as such. I'd be happier if it looked better in the staff room. I could do with the rest. The habitat barrier needs patching up. So are you just going to do that then? You've identified that the barrier needs patching up. Are you actually going to do it, or? I'm still... like losing money. Okay, so I've got my zebra now. I've got 2 zebras, so I'm going to go to the animal trading center and I'm going to select both of these, and you're both going to go to the quarantine zone. So you're now both in quarantine. Alright, so you're going to be there for what, a month or something? And again, I'm just constantly on the lookout for a male zebra, so I'm hoping I can just refresh the list. Nope, we don't have any males available just yet. Research is complete. So we've done a little bit more research on the Gila monster. Let's stop that now. And I guess we don't need to do any more research down here just yet, because... research. We'll just let the vets do their thing for the time. Well, you know, maybe we'll continue on with the warthogs. If we click in, let's see. How can I just? I wonder if there's a quick way to get a snapshot of, instead of having to go in here all the time. Can I just quickly get the Zoopedia open without having to go in here? Zoopedia. Where do I? This one? Yeah, Zoopedia. Right, and then search. Common. Warthog. And then let's have a look. Does it tell me typical kind of diseases? Typical diseases that this... doesn't it, I think it says something like susceptible to... Yeah, I can't see it there, but maybe I've just flicked past it quite quickly. Okay, let's have another check. Are there any more animal? Right, my money is really going down. So let me I'm gonna have to have a look in a second. I'm not gonna even be able to afford to get a male zebra, even if one comes up, which it still isn't. Quarantine is ready to leave. Finances. Total profit is minus 860. Last year I had a profit of 13,000, but I bought the zebras. Right, I can't spend any money now. Simply cannot spend any money. He says, but I'm obviously just about to spend money because I'm about to put these zebras into the habitat. And I'm gonna need to make some changes to this habitat now. Because this might not be perfect for the zebras. So there's our warthogs swimming around. There's our male. There's our female, and she's not pregnant yet. Species enrichment. So if we go back to habitat, we might be able to put some... look at this. Is this the toy enrichment? Let's put one of these in here. We want to put them in the open so people can see them. Maybe we can put you there. There we go. There's our zebra. So I'm just going to pause this for a moment because presumably the zebra is not... Oh, wow. That is perfect. So actually... Oh, he doesn't like these trees. What does this mean then? Does this mean... Right. So this plant isn't from the same environment as the animal. So the animal... So does what? So does that mean that this animal is not... So plains... So does this mean that the zebra and the wild boar, they don't come from the same kind of area? I thought the biome would be the same, grassland. Maybe I should take out all the tropical and just focus on grassland. So oh, this is actually costing me money. Right, I'm going to have to take out another loan. I thought that would actually give me money back, but that was... I can take out a short loan. Okay, I've had to take out a second loan. But yeah, I need to get rid of these trees, which is costing me money. And I need to replace them with grassland. So I'm just going to be focusing purely on grassland. I don't want tropical in there at all. Okay, so just grassland. Right, the zebra likes it. Does the warthog like it? Yeah, he does. So, okay, we're just focused on grassland then. Oh, I didn't mean to like that. Just meant to click it. There we go. Some nice... It gives it a nice colour as well anyway. It's a nice contrast. Quite like that. This one's a huge tree. Maybe right in the corner as well, so that it actually... Yeah, there we go. So these look like they're sort of plants for the water, don't they? So should we try and hide... Try and hide some of these... There we go. Let's have a little recap here. I just want to check that the zebra is not complaining about the trees. Happy with the coverage. Warthog. Warthog is happy with the coverage and quite likes the trees as well. Brilliant. Okay, so that's it. That's done. So I don't need to spend any more money on that. We can actually just press play. I don't know whether we need some more food enrichment. So let's scroll down to MNOPQ, Plains Zebra. Let's get, it looks like this is all pretty much the same. So it looks like it's pretty much the same. I might just need another. Wow, yeah, that's big. What if like the zebra had its own area over here maybe or something? It's still quite big, isn't it? That's a bit smaller. There you go. We'll put that down. Oh, it's snowing again. No, we're in Europe, but that hasn't gone outside, has it? A little bit, but whatever. That's okay. So it's snowing again, but luckily in here it's still nice and warm. Not too much of a big deal. There's a tiny bit of snow there. So yeah, snow is definitely an issue. A little bit of this tree has some snow. Hey, there we go. So we've actually got a baby warthog now. And there he is. Wakisa. Wakisa has a little medal next to her there, so she's obviously very appealing. So this is going to bring more guests in. And our report: cleanliness great, education rubbish, gives us 4 out of 5 stars. I thought our education was pretty good actually, because I've got lots of education boards. Okay, research is complete. Let's have a look at this, because I want to try and take you off there now, and I want you to focus on zebras instead. Habitat. The temperature is an issue for Wakisa. I did try to... Animal is too cold. So maybe we'll get a 3rd heater in here. We'll place it. Yeah, look at this. Look, you can see it's kind of the central area that's the issue. Let's put another heater here, and we'll just have that at 28, same as the others. And that's hopefully going to make everything alright again. Now, I really need to make sure that the zoo is making money. This is the main issue now. So it looks like we are making a profit if I just stop spending. So we're going to stop spending now. Now, it's snowing. I want to know if people are still relatively happy. So let's go to guests. All of the guests are green, so they definitely have a lot of happiness. And my staff are also all green. And we've now got a VIP guest, so that's Nick JC1234, so I'm going to say hello to him. Alright, security, so he's roaming around there, he's happy. But education, it said education was an issue. I guess it is, look, because why isn't there any education around these boards here? Because... Is it because there is no speaker? Is that what it is? Do I need to add a speaker? Okay. If that's the case, then we'll take this speaker here, and can I just duplicate it? And let's put you just on the back of this screen here. So there you go. You're telling the guests there a little bit about... Maybe I could probably increase the range. I just don't want it to interfere with the... There you go. Put you there. Okay, we're gonna do this for all of them because I suppose I could do with increasing this range. And I suppose I don't have any speakers down here. I wasn't sure whether I needed some. And that's the zebras done. Okay, they're just going to continue with them. So I'm going to claim my reward because I got a second habitat creature. Have at least 300 guests. We've just pushed the 200 mark thanks to our lovely little new baby warthog and our new zebras. Education. Increase common death adder education rate to 4%. So the common death adder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate this one to improving our knowledge of the death adder. We also need some more animals in here as well, but they're currently unavailable. Everything so far seems fine. I guess what we could do is our mechanic research. Staff facilities, shelters and climbing, barriers, habitat, food shops. So yeah, definitely need to. Money is definitely an issue, so maybe I should invest in some shops. Staff facilities, classic theme. Decisions. Maybe shelters and climbing. Habitats. I'm gonna go for, let's see. Souvenir. I don't know what to do. Maybe. Can't find accessible staff room with space. Staff facilities. Okay, I've done it now. So staff facilities. Okay, again, I'm just completely broke. I can't afford to do anything. Can't find accessible staff room. I understand. We've got terrible weather here in Europe. Luckily, the majority of our animals here are protected from the rain, but are you still happy? Just taking a dump? Yeah, you're still happy. Just. Nutrition. The last meal quality wasn't very good. Okay, but we have just had, so yeah, I can't actually afford many of these things now because I'm so broke. And I can't really afford Oh man, I don't even. So I've still got like just over 11,000 to repay in this loan, and I have 2,500 to pay off in this loan. Well, I just can't spend any money whatsoever, so just gonna have to hope. What's this down here? Average guest needs. So everyone's pretty happy. Education is still letting me down. So yeah. Right. Yeah, you're gonna continue getting lots of you're gonna continue doing the research. I don't think I need to click on this every time, do I? I might as well just fully research those animals there. Right, look at this. So yeah, All of these shops are closed. That's not acceptable, and I'm now in minus $272. So these shops are closed, presumably because my vendors are exhausted and they've gone to rest in the staff room. Now, they're not happy because they have a very high workload. At this moment in time, you are commuting, so that means presumably you're going to work. You're still resting. So I should really hire more vendors, but I can't do that because I'm broke. Staff room. I've got a small staff room here that can fit 4 people. Currently, it only has 1 person in it, so that's fine. Now, I could... What's this? Staff healthcare. Staff will be more resilient against being overworked. Oh, that's actually going to cost me $100. Can't afford it. Okay, so the vendors are actually on their way back now. So let's press play, and hopefully the vendors are on the way back to work. And if I click this and go to staff happiness... Okay, so there's that vendor. He's just hopped back in. So now our information, great. So they're going to go there. This one, he's on his way back here, and she's on his way. Hopefully they're the vendors, and they're on the way back to work. There you are. Get back in there. Okay, shop is now open. Get spending your money. Say hello. Okay, there we go. Get spending your money. Get spending your money. That little blue arrow just turned green. So hopefully we'll start making some money again. Of course, this looks ridiculous. They're just floating panels. I need to build the. Can I not just click on it and then is there not an option that just gives it some? No, it doesn't look like it. It would be nice if it just. Can I double click on it? Is there an option where it just gives it some? Have I clicked on the right thing now? I don't think I have. It says that I'm in there. Can I not just say, give me some legs for this thing? No. No. I think that was the... If I double click again, just to doubly make sure that it was... Yeah, no, I'm going to have to build the construct legs myself. So, that's what I'm going to have to do. Have a quick check again, just to make sure that our animals are happy. Animals are green. Guests are happy. We've got a couple of guests here that are not happy. What's wrong with you? You need education and you're really thirsty. Everything at Information Center 2 is too expensive for me and I'm thirsty. Information Center 2, but I only have 1 Information Center. Guest happiness 0%. I mean, I'm broke. I don't really wanna. Okay, let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, I'm still making a profit on those things, but yet minus 780 something. Wow. Okay, yeah, I mean, my zoo is in dire straits. Why am I looking at that? Total profit minus 500. I can't actually get another loan yet. I'm still paying that one. I could take that loan now. That would be like 50k. Okay, maybe that's what I need to do. You know, you need to actually spend money to make money. Let me pause this for a minute. Maybe I need to take a massive loan of 50,000. And maybe I just need to completely, like, revamp this. Maybe I need to get 2 more of these filled up. I need to get more staff facilities. Get a seating area. Get another habitat with some more animals in. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. By the way, you know, I'm a. If anyone does watch this, feel free to give me some advice. I couldn't work out if they had more kids there, but actually, that's just a baby pig sitting or standing next to a pile of shit. So, yeah, they're the same color, and you know, they could even be brothers and sisters. So there you go. There's a zebra. Last meal quality. So it's the food enrichment I need to sort out, like the food quality that I need to sort out there. And I'm looking forward to being able to revamp this as well. Get like a design on here, so this is like one big area with like wooden fence and trees and plants. This is like the basic entrance area of the zoo. But yeah, what I really need to be focusing on now is making money, because this is mental. So is it right? Let's have a look at the finances again. Have a look at the graph. Does this tell me anything? So animal transfer costs. So I can take out total profit, ticket sales, staff wages, taxes. Is that a cost? Animal food, loans. So this just gives me the animal, right. Wait a second. So construction costs. Nah, I was just trying to figure out how. Shopping facilities. So if I get rid of them, this tells me shops and facilities. So year 2, quarter 1, year 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So I guess now, yeah, we're in year 3, quarter 1. And we have had an improvement. But last year was terrible for sales in the shops. But I'm not sure why. Like, purchases. Animal transfer costs. I didn't. Yeah, so that's like 0. Ongoing expenses. So it's costing me just under 3,000 every month to run the zoo. Income was lower than that. Ticket sales. Maybe I need to increase ticket sales a little bit. Donations. What if I just get... Yeah, maybe I need more donation things. Ticket sales, ride tickets. Shop income. Souvenir sales, 0. And facility sales, 0. Because I don't have any of those yet. So by far, food sales is the highest income for me. It's the highest earner. So maybe I need to take out another loan, and I need to expand on our food shops. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking maybe I can get some more food shops around here and have a seating area here to make it a bit more interesting and a bit more appealing. Let's have a look. Facilities. I'm not going to buy anything yet because I can't afford anything. But guest facilities. Let's just... I would press play, but then I think I'm losing money. I think I'm like literally losing. I'll press play. I think I'm actually losing money. Looney balloons. Right, okay, things are kind of going downhill, so I think I've been playing this now for about an hour, so I think this is a good time to kind of end this, and I'm gonna think about it off camera, and then I'm gonna come back in, like the next time I play this, I'm gonna come back in with some knowledge about a plan of attack of how I'm gonna improve things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break here, and I'm gonna come in next time and figure out how to start making some money in this zoo.